Hello and welcome back to Jade Empire. Last time, we were starting our battle with Death's Hand. As you can see, he's quite well armed, so we will not be using we'll not be using Jade Golem for this. Because this fight is actually quite difficult. Because he's fast, hits hard, and of course, since he's using a weapon, he can actually hurt the Jade Golem. In fact, he can kill you very quickly. So we're just gonna get him in the corner and bully him. See what I mean by how much he hurts? Damn. Something I've been wanting to remark on for a while. I've been making a lot of Star Wars comparisons, mostly to KOTOR, but Death's Hand, while he is still a Star Wars comparison, he is not a KOTOR comparison. Death's Hand is almost one-to-one Darth Vader. Like, it's very, very close. Bloody hell. He is a powerful and noble warrior, subjugated to the will of a Dark Master. Who lives on through dark, corrupted energies, and obeys his imperial overlord without question. He's Darth Vader, like, one-to-one. He's also kicking my ass. I think I'm just gonna have to rely on that. This could take a while just because he's such a sponge and hits so massively hard. He also has a unique style. It's not possible without hacking to unlock his style. At least I don't think it is. I've never done it. I wish I could, because that style is awesome. Almost got it though. And then phase 1 of the fight will be complete. I'm not kidding. Ow.
Spirit.
Yeah, he doesn't give a whole lot of spirit. My G reserves are low. We have very insufficient shield. Hope that's enough. There we go. Whew!
You refuse to see it, don't you? You must know who Death's Hand is by now, but what he is defies you, defies your skill. He is more than Sun Kin ever was. Sun Hai linked him to the stolen power of the Water Dragon, and bound him to my armor to taunt me, an unrelenting, unbeatable force that wore the face of my betrayal. Now he is mine.
Master Li, listen to me. It does not have to be this way.
Do you appeal to my good nature, my conscience? There is no malice in my actions, no lust for glory. I did what had to be done. I had no choice. My brother had no restraint. A world under his heel would be chaotic and violent. I will bring order. I will ensure that everyone is safe within their roles.
I learned of your family. Do you use them to justify this? Your child lives. Dun dun dun.
What foolishness is this? Death has addled your senses. You bring up memories that are mine alone to bear, and then you claim that they are false? I will not hear this. Your tongue profanes a place in my heart where no one is permitted.
Zu was meant to kill her. He spared her. It's Dawnstar. Dun dun dun!
You are truly speaking nonsense. Dawnstar? Ridiculous. But you have no doubt. Your voice is unwavering. You believe this with all your being. You force my hand. I must picture her, unblinded by strategy or hate, and consider what it would mean if she truly were my child. I must answer, it does not matter.
Why not? The death that spurred this was averted. The gods are not so harsh after all.
If I had the emotions you think I should, I would have defended her or died at her side. But her death had no real meaning to me, so neither does her life. I am forced to confess that my first feeling was not sorrow at her loss, but anger at my brother for destroying my possessions in so petty a manner. In the end, it changes nothing. I intend to make the Empire a better place. As a god, it will be a simple matter. Arise, Death's Hand! You are bound to this power, and you will not stop until this fool is dead.
You trained me. Why would I fall to someone I have already defeated? I am a spirit monk.
You have learned much about your heritage as a spirit monk, but you missed the most important lesson. They are all dead. Their skill did not save them. Do you intend to rescue Death's Hand? Perhaps you think you can appeal to his conscience, to the remnants of kin that swim in that helmet.
Kin was made Death's Hand after you abandoned him. I'll restore his true self.
Will you? Even if you could, I believe you would find it difficult to release so valuable a tool. Come then. Pit your will against mine. Take him if you can.
What kind of a face was that? And now once again, let's take a look. It looks like he is either dead even in the middle or ever so slightly close fist aligned. No techniques as always, body of 60, spirit of 50, mind of 40. He uses the demon sword. And for some reason, Ho's picture is highlighted but it's blacked out. I don't know why. And now his quest journal. He only has one chance. For years you have been enslaved to the power of the water dragon, but now a flicker of hope exists to break free of enslavement at Death's Hand. You may be the youngest brother, but you were always a match for your siblings in battle. Fight for your freedom. You have a chance to break free with the help of the last spirit monk. Fight for it. This fight is actually quite difficult, and honestly, I'm kind of expecting to lose. Simply because Death's Hand is really tough, while Kim is, as you can see, very fast. and doesn't really flinch from attacks. He does have something of a problem in that he has no focus. You can't enter focus mode with him. And Death's Hand is also very fast. If I have it, I need to get into it instead of just jumping away, just put up a block. That was actually much easier than I expected. I usually come down to the wire on that.
Enough! You have cut the strings to my puppet, but you will know defeat soon enough. I grow closer to the heavens by the minute.
Good for you.
Take this corpse. See if you can throw away such a useful tool. I will face you at the height of my power, in the heart of my empire. Your master awaits you, child.
Please, let me rest. Let my spirit finally have some peace.
We're actually going to be breaking character a bit here. I'll explain later. Just trust me on this. Do you deserve peace? Despite your later slavery, you helped attack Dirge.
I believed the words of my brother, thinking him wise beyond my understanding. Had I known what would happen, I would have fought to stop them both.
Bah! You say that because of your fate, not because of your guilt.
I do not claim redemption, but the suffering I have endured must be enough to pay that debt. It must.
No, you will serve my cause until I decide that penance has been done.
Know this, spirit monk. You walk a path very near that of your master. Both lead to power, but the cost cannot be avoided. Know this, spirit monk. There are prices to pay. My master.
And for that we got a gem called the Way of the Closed Fist. And 1,800 bucks. Hey guys, look what I found!
I find this matter most unsettling.
What? He's a damn good fighter. Better to have him as an ally than an enemy.
He's not an ally, he's enslaved.
How do you all know that?
This is not right. Such an honored person should not be tormented in this manner. It was wrong before, and it is wrong now.
Trust me on this. I see there is only one topic of concern today.
Can you blame us? There is an unsettling new presence in the group.
An odd kind of trophy to collect. Very hard to display without reaction.
Is there some concern over my acquisition of Death's Hand?
Binding the spirit of a member of the royal family is not acceptable.
I must agree. Death's Hand has caused much pain. But if Prince Kin was also the victim of our true enemy, shouldn't he be allowed some peace?
He'll get there, eventually.
I do not like that he is here. It seems cruel, even if he was our enemy.
Tools must be respected, but they are still just tools.
That could apply to any of us. That is why this is cause for concern.
Valid points. Who feels strongly that Death's Hand should not be here?
I cannot support this. His spirit should be allowed some peace. I can't follow you if you approve of this.
As a member of the royal family, I must protest. You cannot do this if you want my support.
I don't care if he goes or stays, but the twisting of a man's soul should not be allowed.
Such a thing is not natural. I won't follow you if this continues. I'd rather face my wife again.
Le gasp. I don't know if you can actually release him here or not. I guess you can. Kind of defeats the whole purpose of this, though. And it ruins what I'm planning. I demand loyalty. If you won't follow willingly, I will bind the dissenters. I got one question about all this, though. You know where we learned that we could do this? When exactly did we learn how to do this? Because that never comes up. Such binding locks the will of the victim. They are held in service and must obey, although they see and feel everything they are forced to do. Though useful in retrieving wayward ghosts, on the living it becomes a torture most foul. Spirit monks were forbidden to do such a thing.
You would strip away my will? What is my loyalty worth if it is forced?
You would dare attempt to steal my will? I could not imagine a more horrible fate. Has our time together meant nothing? You don't know me at all if you would suggest this.
I'm sorry, but it is necessary. Hold her. That means you, biggin.
If it must be done. Come on, let's get this over with so we can get to our next battle.
See, I've gone full Celebrimbor at this point. Maybe not full. Like 3/4.
It would seem that the group is again of one mind.
Who cares what brings them to the front line, as long as they fight when they get there?
Everyone will perform as I wish, bound or not.
You have removed all choice in the matter, the weakest ploy of a poor leader.
A leader? No, the actions of a slaver.
I hold more pity than hatred for Death's Hand now. He endured this for 20 years.
He fell because he was naive, and we have done the same. The savior of the Empire is just another tyrant in the making.
Wah. I regret the necessity of this, but there is too much at stake.
While I do not wish to take sides in the management of my fellows, I must agree that we need to move forward.
I just noticed Chai Ka had no complaints about this. Like, he kind of grumbled a little, but he didn't actually do anything to stop me. And we didn't bind him. Huh. Emperor Sun Li waits for us, growing in power. He is draining the water dragon far faster than Sun Hai ever managed. Well, let's just go. I will not keep him waiting. We will leave immediately.
I appreciate the need for haste, but the marvelous dragonfly will need some adjustments. The landing here was, rough.
Or not.
I will ferry whom I can for an initial assault. Give me a few moments. We will leave at your command when my work is done.
Oh, crap. Well, I was planning to end the video anyway. Thought I'd finish up here at Dirge first and then do it, but now the choice has been taken away from me by the camera. We'll read this next time. Hopefully this will fix itself when I reload, too. See you then!